Here's a story that is so terribly ironic, it's gone into the realm of masterpiece. Sun News Media, or better known as the Toronto Sun inside of Canada, is a far-right publication that used to just be right. But since the new CEO takeover, it seems to have just gone extreme right. So keep that in mind. Well, at the rallies that took place at Nathan Phillips Square last Saturday, one of the photographers for them was attacked. Apparently the guy came up, struck him, and took off. Now, the Sun News photographer has decided to press charges for the incident in which he was injured. Now, what's interesting is that he says that he believes this happened because of an increasingly anti-media atmosphere that has been largely coming out of the United States thanks to U.S. President Donald Trump and his idea of labeling everything he disagrees with as fake news. Now, the perpetrator who did attack him has been arrested and charged. He is a 29-year-old man from Toronto, and police revealed that information just only a few hours ago as of this recording. Now, here's what I feel is tremendously interesting. The Toronto Sun, in describing the attack on their own photographer, says the far left did it. Oh, it was Antifa who attacked him. It was essentially a pro-right, pro-white rally, etc., quote-unquote patriots who want to preserve, quote-unquote Canadian culture, etc. And they're just anti-Muslim bigots. Now, they claim it was Antifa who attacked the media, and that might be true. We don't have any information right now whether or not he was a member of Antifa. But here's what we do know. We do know that the photographer himself blames the increasingly anti-media atmosphere that has been launched, and this is largely due to, as I said, Donald Trump and his label of fake news. So what's so ironic about this? The fact that Sun Media has essentially been siding with U.S. President Donald Trump over several issues, even over those which harm Canada itself. Even Sun News and its far-right ideology, it can't even stick up for Canada in situations where you really think a far-right a far-right ideology really would. So isn't it terribly ironic that there's support for everything that's been coming out of Donald Trump and the reactionary nature of it, blaming the media for everything and creating this culture of fear that the media is like out to kill their children or some kind of nonsense like that, which is increasing, these hostilities to the point of now assaults, and we can probably see murders in the future. And we don't have to look too far back as to remember the census worker who was attacked by anti-Obama nut jobs who felt that it was big government socialism coming to take their rights away because somebody came to the door and asked them certain questions about the people in there just to do the census, which gives the government and frankly as well the public the information necessary to understand the demographics, the various levels of income, and all other kinds of information for understanding American society. So I don't think it's really that hard to understand that someone who is so far right would hate the idea of being informed. So it's so very interesting that Sun News Media, despite its overwhelming support for U.S. President Donald Trump, and even supported much of his war on the media, claiming that it was so dishonest, fake news, etc., would finally become a victim of the very ideology that they were pushing against people. I wonder if the Sun Media, Toronto Sun, might backpedal just a little bit and maybe cut back some of their anti-media rhetoric, given the fact that they're also media. Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.